Hello fellow Flowbies. I'm starting the video on the neighborhood's highest point, rolling down onto a few streets that are unfamiliar, and then eventually very familiar. Controlling speed is priority on this first stretch. At the same time though, I'm intent on carrying momentum to help me with this punchy little uphill. It can be toasted if I blaze it and not laze it. I don't shoot many uphill stretches with the GoPro. It's very important that I'm hands-free on the incline. Having only one hand mobile is not really the equivalent of simply missing out on that extra arm swing. It's a disrupted movement pattern where the abdominals, hip flexors, and glutes are not firing with the most efficient coordination. Shit ain't right. Know what I'm saying? It literally takes the spring out of the step on the uphill. I've decided after looking at this footage to revisit the bladeless hockey stick as a camera mount. It's just a stiffer, steadier mount. It's been a while since we chatted. Well, since I chatted to you. Freeform with no review or tutorial structure. Today's skate is a perfect time for a FlowCast. I'm hitting the streets with no expectations and no destination. I often go out with an agenda, or to practice something. Sometimes you just have to lay back a bit and enjoy the roll. Connect with the cityscape. This kind of flow really should be the majority of my rolls. My prime flowtivation. Since my last FlowCast, a lot has happened. I've ripped with some legendary rippers. I've also added some crazy new skates to my arsenal. Thank you, Pro Skater's Place. Canada also has a new Prime Minister to replace our previous embarrassment, to be kind. Word is that we're not the worst non-contributing nation at the climate talks in Paris this year. Maybe I can stop using the term environmental terrorism when referring to my own country. Someday. Hey, I'm not just a whiner, I have solutions for our energy needs. For starters, let's hook up every spinning class to help us charge the grid. I'd see classes charging our neighborhoods, and I'd even stop mocking the spinners who wear their team jerseys to class. I would. Hell, I might even cheer on the sidelines. Oh, look! He's up! Oh, he's down again. No. He's up! Faster now! Slow again, yeah. Woo! Look at him charge! Go, Remmers, go! I know that's not enough, really, even with oatmeal and gel packs. It's not my original idea either. There were gyms doing this in the 80s. Speaking of the 80s, what if we hooked Donald Trump's mouth up to a generator? Maybe added Don Cherry. Hell, give him Don Johnson while we're giving away Dons. I have it on good authority he's a total drag to work with anyways. Don Johnson. Grumpy. I was also extremely chuffed that Holly Holm beat Ronda Rousey. I love the variation among UFC athletes, but completely gravitate towards the ones who act with class, humility, and grace. It's what I perceive as differentiating the sport from boxing or the WWF. A clan of warriors who truly know what tough is, who can respect various disciplines, who have to train with each other, trust each other, and rely on each other for good judgment, in practice as well as within the moments of victory and defeat. So, not just a bunch of punch-drunk rich people. Not that I don't watch boxing. I hope we'll see a decline in posturing and empty shit-talking in the UFC after the big Rousey smackdown. We'll find out what happens in the McGregor-Aldo fight. While I find McGregor extremely interesting for all the wrong reasons and many of the right ones. Amazing technique. Truly a martial artist. You probably don't have to guess who I'll be rooting for. I don't think it's just wishful thinking that Jose Aldo takes him in 2. with a kick-kick, punch-punch combo. I don't know what punch, just any punch. Let's say body-body hook-hook, same side hook. Am I confident enough to bet on it? No. I'm barely confident enough to throw it deep into a video where only my staunchest allies make it to. I might get teased if I'm wrong, but if I'm right, I have evidence on record for when I'm talking shit and being braggadocious about my prediction prowess. Yes, I am a hypocrite, but I'm not a rich hypocrite. This is somehow acceptable, right?
Put your money where your mouth is, Rich Crit.
I recently found that things have changed around here. All the lawns are fenced off for the next 3 years, I hear. I'm glad I rolled the grassy downhill while I could. I'm used to my favorite venues closing or changing. Regarding this one, I was only devastated for about a day. Can I use this big green wall for a crazy drop kick off the boards? More of a princess push-off than a drop kick. But that's a new trick, the princess push-off. Like a little flick of the ankle off to the side like I'm wearing a little skirt. It's very pretty. It's been an exceptional autumn for me skate-wise. First and foremost, I rolled with some great skaters. Seriously, how do I go from being a skate recluse to rolling with some of the world's best skaters? I rolled with Leon Basson, whose agility made me feel like my new nickname should be Lead Feet. His edge control and pivots were masterful. And the guy can jump, land on, and spin off some crazy high ledges. Of course, his road skating was great too. I had no intention of copying his crazy shit when rolling with him, despite his efforts to impart the good stuff. I won't flounder when there is a first roll to be had. I have no doubt that the mind doors have opened, and over the next few months I will personalize and bastardize some of the stuff I watched Leon do. The other skater I had the pleasure of rolling with this summer was a serious turbo skater from Crashed Ice named Ty Roth. Ty Roth, the Phenom. This is my second skate with Ty, and this time it's downtown. I can't tell you how nice it was to tear off in a torrid sprint and have a skater right there with me. Ty is smashing himself up and kicking ass on the Crashed Ice circuit as I FlowCast. Tune in to Crashed Ice to watch Ty Roth this winter. This guy has a great skating career ahead of him. Skating with him again is a must. Should be done in full padding, of course.
Shit is gonna get Trey. Shit is gonna get Trey.
I also met Matthew Ledoux at the Inline rink this year. I was approaching the usually barren rink one afternoon for some speed drills when I was shocked to see 3 skaters milling about center ice. A new record. Matthew Ledoux, stuntman and skate legend, was among the 3 skilled skaters. On this day, he was wearing SEBA iGoRs. He did a beautiful backward wall ride on the waxy hockey boards. I know I didn't even glimpse the tip of the Ledoux iceberg. But even in a chilled session, it's easy to see the guy can fly. I've got so much to learn. I really am relieved that the primary downhill and my favorite stairs are still accessible at this venue. The slanted edge is always a challenge of concentration. Today I just don't have it. Sometimes a sucker just got to run. So, I've got it into my head that I'm moving downtown again. I've decided that the beaches, with its charm, beauty, and fresh air, is like I've died and gone to heaven. Only trouble is I'm not ready to die. I don't know why I fought the draw of downtown variety and vibrancy for so long. The beaches has like 4 new hot dog stands, 10 new taco places, and not one wine/cocktail bar. Let's just say it's not headed in my demographics direction. There are bars here, but they make very antiquated choices regarding the live entertainment. What is it about the blues that compels adults to dance like they have diapers on? Full ones. Have you ever tried to talk, joke around in a tiny bar that is wailing with the blues? Yeah, me too. Only once. Yeah, I probably milked the beaches for all it's worth about 2 years ago. We'll see if I find a place that is above the uninhabitable squashed life size they are building lately. I looked at a place yesterday beyond my intended price range, which would be doable if I brought a backpack and a pair of shoes. So damn small. No dog would fit, no cameras, no room for a wife, no skates. Okay, 3 pairs. Yeah, the wife can come too, but we're getting a smaller dog.
Why, Papa?
Here we are with more regular boring skating down a normal tedious stretch. Nothing wrong really with anything here, but it's a good place to end this tour of Sleepyville, I think. Which, as luck would have it, happened by accident. For an additional 30 minutes, I thought I was filming myself in various parts of the hood. I even took you to the rink to show you the ice buildup. But there is no such footage. I again hit the dreaded photo function button and only captured images of my dumb mug staring at the camera, thinking I was hitting record. I hate yesterday's me. That face looks so smackable right now. Danger Bear and I marched out defiantly later that night to get a few shots. I wanted to show you the inline rink becoming the ice rink. Not terribly exciting. One venue closes and another one opens. After getting home and assessing the footage I got on the skate on this day, I thought, well, that's kind of lame. I'm slipping into samey land again with the videos. So I pushed forward my plan to hit a unique semi-new skate park, the Underpass skate park, in downtown-ish Toronto. This place turned out to feel way more hospitable than the dump I'd imagined, architecturally. It's astonishing what vibrant colors and interesting art can do to not only lighten the tone of a place, but how it sets the mood for my own self-expression. Whoever did this, thank you. It's like a mini contemporary Duomo for skaters. I like to refer to all skate parks as inline parks, even if I'm the only blader there. But I can't take this defiant, cheeky liberty with this skate park, because it could not be any more specific to skateboarding than it already is. The design is totally to the exclusion of BMXers and inline skaters. For my purposes, the obstacles don't really matter that much. The drop-in platforms are irrelevant. They only offer a jogger's worth of speed. But they do give you fun angles to play with. You'll notice later I like hitting these banks from the wrong angle. Today is a decidedly no expectations day too. I'm looking for a dense 1-minute line, not much more. Lately, I've been wanting to leverage vertical surfaces. I even found that there is some practical assistance in the dropkick for a quick change in direction. My percentage isn't perfect yet. I guess you have to consider where you're landing more than what you're kicking. There are many necessary drainage grills here, and every dark groove you see is capable of catching and diverting inline wheels. Negotiating these requires much attention. There are even a few 1-inch rises in the pavement, which I noted before flowing, yet they brought me down. It's a secret skateboarder's trap to keep the inliners away. Very clever, you fat-wheeled freaks. Lumberjockeys. dryland surfers. You. I had fun on my no expectation days. I felt like I was a tourist, like I was on skatecation. Except for the smashing of my knees and all. Oh, I brought a ton of padding. See how neatly it fits into the helmet? And the helmet fits nice in the backpack where it stays warm for the end of the skate. So I can pull it out and show you.
Where Injuries Become Voluntary by Bill Stoppard.
Yeah, I feel pretty stupid when I choose to lose. It's a bit of a bummer that the banks are so small and there's no half pipe. But with overhead protection, sweet lighting, and radical art, it's a giant stride in the right direction. Maybe I'll move around here somewhere. I've got these sweet iGoRs to beast.
Sweet iGoR Custom Skates from Pro Skaters Place at www.proskatersplace.com. That's Pro Skaters Place at www.proskatersplace.com, where skaters get serious about their fun. Yeah.
Sorry about that, but yeah. I'd like to roll all year and hit the ice when I just want to chill. Get it? Chill. Ice. See what I did there? Oh, mate, you're like a modern day Shakespeare. Like a Canadian George Bernard Shaw. That's what he is. Clever bunny. I will be back soon, Blade Burners. Thanks for taking this journey with me. As always, avoid crack, stay low,
Stay low.
and yes, when in doubt, pad it out.